Hello, my friends, and welcome to the anatomic advantages and disadvantages of lion versus bear. Now, I'm going to start off with the bear. So, the bear is anatomically designed to generate strength from its hind leg posture position. So, what it would do if it came into direct contact with a lion, the bear would actually get on its hind legs. Originally, it'd be in its quadruped posture position, but then it would get on its hind legs and force a hind leg battle with the lion, by which the lion will incorporate strategic errors in trying to exchange from this posture position and then get physically overwhelmed by the bear and then pinned down to the ground. So yes, if lion were to be all alpha male and go at the bear on his hind legs and go, "Oh, I'm going to get you," this will be the result. The lion would be pinned down as a result of incorporating this kind of strategic error, and the bear could target the legs and potentially injure the lion pretty badly. The lion is advantaged against the tiger in the fight because there is an anatomic compatibility in the way that the lion generates strength. It forces a forequarter exchange with the tiger, by which the tiger is disadvantaged because there is an anatomic incompatibility in which the tiger generates strength here, because tigers generate strength through the use of their hind legs in combination with the rest of the muscles of their body. But tigers aren't in a hind leg posture position when lions force this fight, and therefore this results in the tiger becoming overwhelmed in the fight, by which the lion is advantageous. Now, obviously, in the case scenario with the bear, it's the same thing, except the lion is the one disadvantageous when there is an exchange from the hind leg posture position, because the bear is forcing a exchange from the hind leg posture position, and the lion is the one becoming overwhelmed and pinned down and then bitten. So the bear has the advantage in this scenario because there's an anatomic compatibility for the bear in the way that it generates strength through the use of its hind legs and the rest of its muscles. So it can physically overwhelm something, pin it down, and ensure a vulnerability interval. Now, if both animals were to be exchanging from the forequarters, we would see the lion having the greater locomotive ability in terms of movement and paw swiping, the lion being quicker, and obviously it being able to use powerful strikes against the bear, being able to seize the bear easier by the neck and bite it in the neck. And obviously with the Bari lion having a very thick mane, it's going to be very difficult for the bear to grab it and counterbite it. And yeah, the lion is going to be in a very advantageous position to tear up the bear really well and do a lot of damage to its neck, with its bite force, with its claws by tearing, and clawing its face too, and paw swiping its face. So the bear is vulnerable in the neck and head area when in this posture position. And because there's an anatomic compatibility for the lion here, the lion would be the one advantageous. So if they're both exchanging from a quadruped posture position, by which both animals are on four legs, the lion would definitely have the advantage to tear the bear up really good. It would definitely have the speed advantage to strike it too with a lot of impact force, and it would definitely be able to seize the bear and bite it in its neck a lot easier. And the lion is obviously advantageous in this scenario because this is consistent with which the lion generates strength and how it utilizes its forequarters. The lion can utilize his forequarters in this posture position. He can't utilize his forequarters in the hind leg posture position. He can only do it in a forequarter posture position, like a quadruped posture position. So this is why the lion is advantageous within this posture position, because it's incompatible with the way that the bear generates strength. Therefore, the bear is the one disadvantageous in this scenario. So we have to bear in mind that when these two animals actually fight against one another, that they can change posture positions. Therefore, both animals can become advantageous and disadvantageous during the fight. And in one case scenario in the hind leg posture exchange too, if the bear chooses to overwhelm the lion physically, it will pin it down and ensure a vulnerability interval and bite the lion. But if the bear chooses to hug the lion and try to bite the lion, like counterbite it, so the lion jumps up on its hind legs, seizes the bear, bites it in its neck from the hind leg posture exchange, and then the bear tries to counterbite just by hugging and then counterbiting, thinking he's going to have some success, the lion would be the one advantage to do the damage because the lion's mane is actually thicker than the bear's hide. Therefore, the lion has more fundamental protection, and obviously the bear's counter bites are going to be ineffective, and the lion's bites are actually going to penetrate the bear's flesh and actually do damage to it. So in this case scenario, from the high leg posture position, I'd say this is an exception, and this is based upon what the bear chooses to do. If it chooses to just hug and counterbite, it's not really going to be an effective strategy, and it will be a strategic error on account of the bear, and it will actually receive damage as a result of choosing to do this.